Lagos State. As the moderator said, we embarked on a nationwide tour in the ministry to try and get a better understanding beyond the paperwork we received from the stakeholders and the institutions that are involved with mining in Nigeria. You would recall that a roadmap for the sector was approved by the Federal Executive Council in September 2016. And the highlight of that roadmap is really that we must strengthen the partnerships between the host communities where these mineral resources are endowed, the state authorities, as well as ourselves in the federal government. As you all know, mining is on the exclusive list in our constitution. And what that means is that everything that has to do with mineral resources development is really the preserve of the federal authority. That is the letter of the law. And as the minister in charge of mining, I have a responsibility to protect that. But I also have a responsibility to make sure that we achieve the maximum that we can in exploiting the resources that are God-given in our land. But I have a distinct advantage of being the first person in this office who has also had the privilege of being a state operator, a state governor before coming to this office. So I know the strong feelings that persist at the state level as to what is seen as the neglect of the state in terms of the full development of the value chain in mining and mineral resources development. And there's a lacuna that we must all admit in the law that we have, which is that although on the one hand we have an exclusive preserve over mineral resources at the federal level, that same constitution that has the Land Use Act incorporated into it gives the exclusive preserve on land management on the state governor and the state. In order for you to get to those minerals that you are interested in and exploiting, you clearly have to get to the land on top. So how do we achieve synergy between what is in the exclusive preserve of the state and what is the responsibility of the federal authority in managing mineral resource development? That is an area that is of interest to this government, and as a government that believes more in partnership and collaboration with states. Many of the people we have here are involved in sand mining. Oh yes, sir. No, please, okay, please sit down. I know that I've received several petitions from you. You sent a delegation to me in Abuja. You met me in Lagos. I am very much aware of your issues. And I'm also going to, as part of this visit, I'm going to visit some of those places where you are operating for me to see what is going on there. What I'm sure we'd all agree on is that at the end of the day, we also need to be safe in the process of looking for money. And there is no state that will just sit idly by if there is likely to be environmental degradation in the course of exploiting the mineral resources that are available in the state. What I can tell you, and which I informed you when you came to me, is that I will get in touch with His Excellency the Governor on that particular charge that you said Lagos State was putting across. But you know, we all celebrate Lagos State for doing very well when it comes to revenue generation, the best of the lot. But this money has to come from somewhere, and it is coming clearly from somewhere. If Lagos, on average, I believe it's about 22 billion you are making every month now.
32 billion.
32.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. I guess they want miners to contribute to that. That's a joke. But what is more important is that I want us, the reason why I'm here really, is to work out an arrangement that would enable all of us to be owners of these processes.